Welcome back. Last week we took the people out and built your org chart. Every seat the business needs, named and owned. This week we hang a number off it. Not 20 numbers. 1, then 2, then 3. The few that tell you the truth about your business before the bank balance does. Most owners measure the business the same way. You check the bank balance, you glance at last month's takings, you feel the month in your gut.
And those numbers are real. What's wrong with looking at them?
Nothing's wrong with them. The thing is, they're finished. By the time you can see them, the work that made them is already done. It's like driving by, looking only in the rear-view mirror. You can see exactly where you've been. You can't see the bend that's coming in.
So a quiet month has already happened before the numbers show it.
Every time. And that's a hard way to run a business. Always reacting to something that's already landed. What we're building this week is a windscreen instead of a mirror. A small set of numbers you can read on a Monday morning that tell you what's coming, while there's still time to do something about it. Section 1. Why numbers and why now? That's the whole idea of a scorecard, not a wall of data. The few numbers that tell you the truth early enough that you can still change the ending.
For an owner who's allergic to spreadsheets, that's a relief.
It should be. We're not turning you into an accountant. We're giving you a handful of dials you can glance at, the way you'd glance at the fuel gauge before a long drive. Section 2. The one idea that makes this work. Leading and lagging. There are two kinds of number in any business. A lagging number measures a result, revenue, profit, the takings. It reports what already happened. A leading number measures an activity. Quotes sent, jobs booked, calls made. It tells you what's about to happen.
Give me that one in the real world.
Revenue tells you what already landed. Quotes sent this week tells you what revenue will do in 6 weeks. One reports, the other predicts. So when you can only watch a few numbers, you reach for the ones that predict. Here's the clearest way to feel it. Say a business wants £100,000 of revenue a month. The process runs like this. You reach out to 100 prospects. About 50 reply, 25 take a meeting, 10 get a proposal, 5 negotiate, and 2, maybe 3 close.
So if I only watch the revenue at the very end,
you're watching the last step of the funnel. When it drops, you already missed it. There's nothing left to adjust. Watch the meetings booked this week instead, and you know today whether next month's revenue is on its way. If the meetings dry up this week, the revenue dries up next month. And now you've got weeks to act, not a nasty surprise on a report.
Does this only work for sales?
It works everywhere. Think of a hotel. Track only the revenue, and you find out you're short when the rooms sit empty and the month closes. Track the occupancy a month out and you see the dip coming. You run a promotion, you fill the rooms, the revenue stays on track.
Same result, a completely different ability to act.
That's the whole point. Leading numbers give you the power to act. Lagging numbers only confirm what you already did. So when you pick your numbers, reach for the leading one every time you can. Section 3. What makes a number worth having? Before a number earns its place, it has to pass 5 quick tests. 1. It has a single owner, one name against it. 2. Where you can, it's a leading number, the activity you can still change this week. 3. It sits in one of your 3 core functions, and we'll come to those in a moment. 4. It's a number, not a feeling. Are we busy isn't a number. Jobs booked this week is. And 5. It has a target. Or, when you don't know the target yet, an honest baseline first.
Why not just guess the target to get going?
Because 4 weeks of real numbers beats a figure you made up on the day. A made-up target quietly becomes the truth nobody questions. Watch the real number for a month, then set the target from what's actually there.
You keep coming back to one owner. Why does that matter so much?
Because a number with no name on it is a number nobody moves. If the whole team watches it, nobody owns it. When someone tells me, we all keep an eye on that one, I ask a simple question. Who would notice first if it went wrong? That person is the owner. Section 4, the exercise, your first 1, 2, 3. Last week you named the work your business does. Finding it, winning it, delivering it, keeping it straight, those roll up into 3 core functions: getting the work, doing the work, and managing the engine underneath, the cash, the admin, the people.
Get, do, manage. So the scorecard hangs straight off the chart we built.
Straight off it. And your first scorecard is simply one leading number for each of those 3. One for get, one for do, one for manage. 3 numbers, 3 owners. That's a real scorecard. Everything else you add over the months. So start with 1. If you could see only a single number every Monday morning to know the business is on track, what would it be? Most owners land on a number in get, the one that predicts whether work is coming in. Quotes sent, inquiries in, meetings booked.
Then the second and the third?
Add 1 for do. Is the work you won being delivered well? Jobs finished right first time, delivery on time. Then 1 for manage, the number that protects your cash. Invoices raised the day a job finishes. Overdue invoices chased this week. 3 numbers, 1 for each function, and you've got a scorecard. Section 5. Let's make it real. A worked example.
Meet Mark. He runs Northgate, a commercial maintenance firm, 24 people. Last week he built his org chart and named 3 leaders, himself on sales, Sarah on operations, Priya in the office. This week he picks his first 3 numbers.
So what does he choose?
For get, quotes sent this week, owned by Mark, target 5 a week. For do, jobs fixed on the first visit, owned by Sarah, target to be set once she's watched it for a month. For manage, invoices raised the day the job finishes, owned by Priya, baseline first as well.
I notice he didn't reach for revenue or profit or debtor days.
That's the clever part. Those are the results. He'll always see them anyway. He picked the 3 activities that produce them. Quotes sent predicts next month's revenue. First visit fixes predict his margin and his happy customers.
Same day invoices predict his cash. 3 leading numbers, 1 owner each. It took Mark 15 minutes. Section 6, where this goes next. These 3 numbers aren't a poster for the wall. They're the raw material for the next 2 weeks. Next week is issues. You start reporting your numbers. And the moment one is off target, you haven't got a problem. Quotes down. First visit fixes slipping. You've got an issue. Something named, owned, and ready to be solved.
And the week after that?
Meetings. We give the whole thing a rhythm. A short weekly meeting where the numbers get read in 5 minutes, the read ones become issues, and the issues get solved on the spot. The scorecard is what turns your meeting from a talking shop into the pulse of the business. One honest thing before you start. A great scorecard takes 4 to 6 months to feel right. Some of today's numbers will change, some targets will move. That isn't the process failing, that's the process working. Today you only need your best starting guess. So here's your homework. Before we meet again, pick your first 3 numbers. 1 for get, 1 for do, 1 for manage. Put 1 name against each. Where you know the target, write it. Where you don't, write baseline first and start counting.
3 numbers, 3 owners, this week.
That's it. Small on purpose. You're not building the whole dashboard today. You're switching the first 3 dials on. Everything else you grow into. This is a Thrive business community exercise. Take it away, pick your 3 numbers, and I'll see you next week for the issues.